If you're new here, welcome. It's like 9:40, but I've been editing all day and I'm making myself frustrated because I decided I'm doing 2 days at a time, and then the weekend is kind of like as a whole, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just Monday, Tuesday last week, I thought it was going to be terrible because I was so sick. It's still being like 10 minutes. So, man, you guys got to help me narrow in on like what you want to see, because I just like film everything and then I just post everything. I don't even know if that's what people want to watch. Some really exciting stuff later this week. So I'm just gonna eat my everything bagel with cream cheese and mini cucumbers because it is just good. And I haven't eaten it in a little while. I haven't eaten it. But I did spoil myself and buy myself a flower. I should probably water it. Yeah, I always wonder, what do I do with it? Those plants can get pretty big, so I don't know if that's like... I do have smoked salmon, but I'm just like not in the mood for it. So here it is. See, it just looks, it's just so crisp, yummy. This is one of those days that just feels dumb. Like, or it would be nice if I could have just like one day, that Monday, like someone come open up the gym instead of me, because I'm running behind, of course, which I know is my own fault. But then like literally gonna get to the gym and then I'm gonna leave and come back home. It would just be nice for someone to be more responsible and do it instead. We start out with answering emails and doing our tryout letter and figuring out how we're gonna do the Badger State social media piece that I still haven't done as I'm recording this. But then we go to Beam. Beam has been Beam, just trying to make sure that if I do mess up in the middle of my routine, that we know how to correct it as we go. So the cartwheel is fine, but you saw at the beginning my jumps were connected. So then I knew that I had to do a flutter jump beforehand. And that kind of wraps up Beam. Beam is Beam right now. Then I move on to floor, where of course I don't do my back pass again, and it's killing me. I walk back immediately while the music's still playing, and then I did it, which doesn't even make sense because you think I'd be more winded. And then I decide to do a dance through for just that portion. And then again, I do my layout. So it's just frustrating that I can't do it all together. But I did finally, on like the fourth try here, I did end up doing all of it. I didn't show that recording in the corner there because you just couldn't see it, but we do move on to bars, where actually it went well, like right away. I'm pretty sure at this angle it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure I hit slightly above horizontal. And then same with these. The free hip wasn't the best, but did my layouts right away, and that wasn't even that bad either. So we were just kind of on a roll on bars today. Still kept it simple, but it worked. I'll take it for now. It was front tumbling tonight with the 6 through 10 group, which a chunk of them are in track now, so I didn't have everybody. But it's just getting back to these passes because we haven't done them in a while, but now that we don't have to work routines, it's a little more chill. Let's have fun, try some upgrades. So just working on double flip passes, front passes today. And before this, we did front basics on the trampoline, which at some point I can show that as well. It's nothing fancy, a little boring, to be honest, but necessary for some good front tumbling. And we can't forget, I threw our boys team gentleman in here too. Because he works out with us too. He matters too. Whoa, girl. Much better. Breakfast looks a little different this morning. I got this pumpkin seed and flax granola cereal. It could be worse. It's actually not too bad. I will eat it. I am the worst wife ever, but my husband's also like the most impossible person to buy anything for because he never wants anything. He doesn't want anything. I did get him the one thing he wants, but it's like not fun because he has to tell me what he wants because he never wants anything.
Really want. So tell me what you want, what you really
Usually if we want something, we just buy it. Like that's kind of the luxury of not having children and being adults. So I was gonna try to clean the house, and of course I got into editing, and then when you get into editing, then I just get lost and time flies and it's gone. Ugh. I got into the shower early, so I'm just making a sandwich. Skinny sandwiches. No, I'm not trying to be skinny. I mean, have I lost weight since starting gymnastics? Actually, no, I haven't lost any weight. Funny enough. Have I lost fat? Yes, but I've gained weight. That's why the scale is not useful, because it's not real. I mean, it's real, but it's not really real. It only shows you a piece of the puzzle. So don't get too worked up if that scale goes up, because it could just be you getting stronger. Trace. One slice of provolone, a little bit of mayonnaise. Reduce fat. I don't like reduced fat stuff. It kind of tastes nasty and usually has more sugar. Give me all that fat. I can handle all that fat. Why am I always late? And a little bit of prosciutto. I'm really late. But I also don't really care. I remember a few videos ago, I was like, oh yeah, I just end up being more on time when the thingy switches over. No, I don't. I cannot wait for this weekend where I don't work. The only downfall is, like, I have to do stuff. Like, I have to prep my house for people coming over. All right. I'm not making a smoothie today because it's a long story short. Let's go. And then every once in a while this happens. Oh, excuse my messy car. Oh, it's almost gone. That only took 5 minutes. Well, the first one you might do a tuck roll, that's fine. Just get used to rolling over it. But then eventually you're going to go to candlestick. And since your ears are covered, you just kind of roll over your hands and arms and your head doesn't really touch. We just want a little more up and in the middle of the mat. You're already kind of on the edge because you're going backwards. You shot straight back though. I want up first. All right, as you guys get used to it, then try to snap the candle and then roll over without dropping your butt out. Almost there, yep. All right, now get rid of the bent legs. Lift the candle without the bent legs. And then as we go through the summer, those mats better get higher and higher. The other drill we partner this up with is on the trampoline. So in between turns, they're on the tramp, working on flat layouts and turning and trying to get rid of poking their heads out. Well, you might want to pull the right direction. Turn. Yep, but turn with your toes. You're relying heavily on your shoulders. Girl, that was like you trying to go for a full. I don't know, I'm just saying, whenever you're thinking about a pass, you always gotta think, well, what am I gonna do after that? Because you don't wanna have to relearn a new pass every year. You kinda wanna just flow into the next one. So where would you go after a front full, front tuck? I would if I were you. Al, your bun is touching the trampoline. Oh, see, you're fine. I definitely feel like I'm burning these.
You want to mess with me?